Hello and welcome to the Principles of Programming series. In this video we'll go over Chapter 2 labs in Java. There's 4 of them. We'll knock them all 4 out in this video. So before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button. Be prepared to leave a comment at the end and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. If you're unable to smash the like button, go ahead and take a second and log in. Or if you're unable to log in because you have not yet created your YouTube account or got your password, take less than a minute to recover your password or to create yourself a YouTube account so that you can interact with other YouTubers and easily navigate the channel. Also, when you subscribe, you'll be notified when a new video is posted. So thanks again, and let's dive into this video. Right, our first Java program is going to be declaring and initializing a Java variable or Java variables. So let's go to our code and see what we have here. So for our task in this lab, you declare the initial variable in a Java program. The program, which is a file named NewAgeJava, calculates your age in the year 2050. First, you're going to declare an integer variable named NewAge. Then, declare and initialize an integer variable named currentAge. Initialize the variable with the current age. And then declare and initialize an integer variable named currentAge. Initialize the variable with the value of the current age. Use 4 digits for the year, execute the program. Alright, so we'll do that, run through that real quick and show you what we're talking about. So, here we go. First thing, declare a variable in Java. Let's get lined up here. So we'll start with, it's going to be an integer, and the name of the variable is going to be current age. You notice we use camel casing. And then initialize it to 25. That's what we're going to use. You can use your age, doesn't matter. Next variable is going to be integer. It's going to be called the new age. Camel case that, and we're going to actually can't initialize that yet. And then next we'll go another integer, current year, and we'll make this current year 2014 and use semicolon. Alright, so next we have our new age equals current age plus 2050 minus current year, and then system out print line, my current age is plus current age, and then system out print I will be new age in 2050. Alright, so that one is done. Go ahead and run that. Oh, see page 2. Okay. Page 2. My current age is 29. Oh, sorry, 29. I'll be 65. Maybe I did reset it, but still picking up that. So that's what it would say if you use their numbers or whatever number if you use 29. Mine, I use 25. And since I use 25, I'll be 61. Right, so you can do the math, but use your current age. This will have to be the exact same number. It'll still give you credit for it. Right? So if everything turned out green for you, or you got an age, go ahead and calculate it, and then click submit if you got 100. If you didn't, I'll give you a few minutes to look at the code so that you can get that. If you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it now. And we'll move on to the next one. Alright, let's move into Java Lab 2-2, which is declaring and initializing a Java constant or initializing Java constants. And your task in this lab, you declare and initialize constants in a Java program. The program, which is in a file named newage2.java, calculates your age in the year 2050. So task 1, declare a constant named year and initialize the year with the value of 2050. Task 2, edit the statement new age equals current age plus 2050 minus current year, so it uses the constant named year. And then edit the statement system out print I will be new age, so it uses the constant named year. I guess you would run it after that, and then you should get this Once again, as long as you get your ages add up, you're fine. But stay close and I'll drive you through it. Let's go this out of the way for now. So here, let's start by initializing our constant. When we do a constant in Java, the constant name itself will be capitalized. We'll start by typing in final, and it's an integer, and it's going to be all caps. Year is going to be constant. It's going to equal 2050. Right? So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to modify, let's see, we're going to do anything. This new age equals current year plus year. We're going to turn this into the constant. Right? So we don't need 2050 anymore because we initialize it to the year, but we're going to have to use all caps. Right? So remember, it asked us to do that, and then next, edit this output statement so that it uses the constant name year. So for one, when we change that 2050 to year, we'll do the same thing here. Change this to year. Make sure it's all caps. So once you initialize 2050 to this constant, anytime you use year, it'll mean 2050 anywhere you put it. And so that's why it's constant. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we got. My current age is 25. I will be 61 in year. So, did that wrong. Let's go back and correct that. See what we missed out on here. See what we missed. All right. So once we did change that, we still got to do the wording correctly. Let's go ahead and put quotation behind there, and then add a plus year, and then space plus period. So let's put these 1, 2, these can go. There we go. So we added in with space before in, space after in, space before the plus, space after the plus, year, space, plus, space, quotations with a period in the quotations. So now when we run it, it should look like this. 2050. So there it is. My current age is 25. I will be 61 in 2050. So let's go ahead and calculate that and see if it gives us our 100. And while it's calculating, I'll let you look at the code. So make sure you, in case you missed something, make sure you got final integer year, all caps, equals 2050. That changed that 2050 to year. And in the statement down here, you're going to do in, or you go to quotation plus in, or quotation space in, space quote close, space plus, space year, all caps, space plus, space quotation with a period inside. And make sure you got your bracket closed and your semicolon. Let's see if we got our 100, and we got our 100%, and we have all 4 tasks, all 3 tasks turned green. All right, so that's it for that one. Let's go on to our next one right after this. Next, we're going to Java Lab 2-3, which is Arithmetic and Assignment Operators in Java. Your task in this lab, you complete a partially written Java program that is provided for you. The program, which was written for a furniture company, prints the name of the furniture items, its retail price, its wholesale price, and the profit made on a piece of furniture, a sales price, and the profit made when the sales price is used. Design the logic and write the Java code that will use assignment statements to task 1. Calculate the profit as the retail price minus the wholesale price. Calculate the sale price as the 25% deducted from the retail price, and calculate the sale profit at the sale price minus the wholesale price. And you should get this exact printout when you run it, the program. So let's go on over to it. And let's look at it. And let's dive on in. Write your assignment statements here. So let's go ahead and start with profit. And it equals retail price minus wholesale price. Sales one word, so make sure you don't camel cases. Let's go down to our next line. And we have sale price equals retail price and so since 75% is we're going to use 75% instead of 25 because that's what the discount is, and we're not looking for a discount. We're looking for the sale price, which is 25% of 100%, which is 75%. All right, and then finally, sale profit equal sale price minus wholesale price. So, to look at that, and all we did was line 15 to line 17, put in our profit equals retail price minus wholesale price, sales price equals retail price times 75% or 0.75, and sale profit equals sales price minus wholesale price. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this and see what we get. And there we go, TV stand, retail price $325, $20 or $200, $125, and $243.75, $243.75. Alright, so these are listed as doubles. That's why they're 0.0, or they allow you for decimals. And we'll get to that later in a later lesson. So let's see, double wholesale price 200. Alright, so let's calculate this. Make sure it shows up as 100%. Meanwhile, let's look at the code while it's calculating. So our variables, double. So all three of those are doubles. And that's what we're looking at. Waiting for that to show that 100%. So we can move on. Right. Now as we go on, just remember we'll do more system out print lines in Java. And we did get 100%, and we did get 3 green checks beside all 3 of our tasks. That's what's going to happen if you get them all right. Alright, so let's go on to our next lab, the last one in this video. It's going to be coming up right after this. And this will be Java Lab 2-4, Understanding Sequential Statements in Java. Alright, so the task will be: the program calculates the amount of tax withheld from an employee's weekly salary, the tax deduction to which the employee is entitled for each dependent, and the employee's take-home pay. The program output includes state tax withheld, federal tax withheld, dependent tax withheld, salary, and take-home pay. With the Java code needed to perform the following, there is no need to round 2 decimal places in exercise. No need to round to 2 decimal places in exercise. Calculate the withholding tax at 6.5%. Calculate the federal withholding tax at 2.8%. Looks like it's all 6.5% as 0.065 for performing calculations. Looks like it's already done. Calculate 2.5% employees tax. Note withholding is total state withholding combined with total federal withholding. Calculate take-home pay as salary minus total withholding plus deductions. And this should be your printout. So let's go to the code and look at what we're going to start with. So we have salary is $12.50, double state tax, double federal tax, number of dependents is 2, Double is dependent deduction, withholding, and take home salary. That looks good. Let's start here and calculate tax here. Let's put it on top of on the printouts. State tax equals salary times 0.065 semicolon. Federal tax, let's go down here. You notice this is 0.065%. So 0.06 or 6.5%. So 0.065. Right? Calculate federal tax. So federal tax equals salary times 20%. 0.28. So let's see, is that 20% federal tax? 20% federal tax. Alright. And a deduction 0.28 here into this line, press enter. Dependent deduction. Let's go dependent deduction equals salary, and that's going to be times 0.025. 5 times number of dependents. Alright, so come on down to calculate total withholdings. And we'll go with total withholdings. 2 H's equals state tax plus federal tax. Total withholding, no S on it. You see that error line, make sure you correct it. That looks good. Next, we'll go ahead and do take home pay. So already got a line for us there, so let's go right there. And let's do take home pay equals salary. Minus total withholdings. Withholding plus the deduction. All right. Let's go in. All right, so that looks good all around. Pay equals up here. Base pay equals salary minus total withholding plus deduction. Let's check it for others. Spacing errors, state tax, federal tax. That's good. Everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and run that. See what we get. So, millions and millions and millions. Print out. Two. There we go. Alright, 6. So 81.25, that didn't come up. 350. That's where it is. 81.25, 350, 62.5. 431, 5. Salary is 1250. Total withholding. They didn't even have the total withholdings in there. And take home pay is 88.25. So we added total withholdings. Let's see if they'll give us calculate 100 for that. Let's look at our code. I think we did one extra step, but we did what the comments told us to do. And the printout was already written. So we started from line 15 here. State tax equals salary times 0.065. Then we came to 19. Federal tax equals salary times 0.28. Make sure our spaces are good. Dependent deduction equals salary times 0.025 times num dependents, I should say. Total withholding equals state tax plus federal tax. And take home pay equals salary minus total withholding. Let's see if we got that 100%. That light bulbs. Yep, got 100%, so don't worry too much about the calculating or about the error that we cleared. So once you get 100%, go ahead and submit that. I'll leave you with the code again for a few minutes so you can see from line 15. Look at that. And once again, thank you for viewing this video. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment. Even if it's nothing but a great, nice, or learn something or whatever. But anyway, leave a comment and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not able to do that, take 1 minute to create your YouTube login, and that way you can interact. Right? And you can ask questions on the YouTube channel as well. All right. So to the bottom of this code so you can see it. There you go. Well, we stopped at take home pay anyway, so we're going to go past that. All right. So thanks for viewing. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next one.